And then there's Generation X after that, and then there's my generation, Generation Y, or the Millennials. Yeah. Hi, guys. Surprised you can afford to come to a comedy club on a weekend, but appreciate that. That's the like a lot of generations have defining characteristics. For millennials, it's that we're poor and that we're more likely to be a vegan. That's it. And being a vegan is like being a war veteran. But you don't get a medal, you just have to like know that you're a hero. Although it's weird, there's a whole generation of like people who have like, I spent the last year writing on a television show. At the end of this television show, I checked my bank balance and I had $5,421 in my bank account. And this is how little I know about being an adult. I saw the bank balance on the ATM screen and I thought to myself, with no irony, I should buy a house. Not a big house. One of those small $5,000 houses. How is any millennial ever gonna buy a home? How is any young person ever gonna own a home? It's maybe hate old people. I see a few of you in here tonight. I hate you. Because every old person in a cool city like this, or New York, or LA, or Boston, or Seattle are the same. Every old person's like, my house is worth $1 million, but when I bought it in 1968, I paid 11 raspberries for it. And every young person's like, I have 9 roommates! One of them's a raccoon with rabies. We'd love to get him out, but his name is on the lease. And every old person's like, I'm a librarian with a lake house. Up yours! At least I'm over 25 now. At least I'm over 25, because when you're under 25, there are literally things you can't do. I cannot, like, the first time I ever traveled for comedy, I was 24 years old, and I flew into an airport in Arizona. Anyone know the name of the airport in Phoenix? Sky Harbor. That is the dumbest name for an airport. Because Sky Harbor is just another way of saying airport. Sky, air, harbor, port, airport, airports. And I land, and I go to the rental counter at airport. And I said, can I have a car, please? And the guy said, you can't have one. Why? You're under 25. What? You're under 25. You can't rent a car. I'm like, listen, Arizona's a desert, and I'm a Jew, and we get lost in those. So you need to give me a car. And he said, you can't have a car, you're under 25. And I'm like, you get a gun here when you're 18. And the guy's like, yeah, but cars are dangerous. And I was like, you get a gun here when you're 18. And the guy's like, I know you can't have a car. And I'm like, you get a gun here when you're 18. And the guy's like, why do you keep saying that? I was like, because you don't give me a car. I'm coming back with a gun. And that is how you get a car in Arizona.